Well, hello there, guys. Welcome back to some Ultimate General Civil War. So we already had a few people giving me some guff for the way I approach this battle, but we're still going to try and continue. And I still think we can win. Obviously, we need to just hold this position for a little while longer. Good old Henry Hill, and if we can do that, we stand a very good chance at winning. So a lot of people actually didn't like the fact that I let the enemy cross the river. It was really something I did because we were already being chased by the enemy, and I figured at this point, you know, it couldn't get any better. They were going to get us eventually. It's better that we get into some decent defensive positions and worry about things there. Now, as for these units, I'm going to actually send them back. Same with Buford, because I don't want to get any closer to the woods. We do have some cover here, but not nearly as much as I'd like. And we're also facing down McDowell's army on this side, so let's start firing at Porter. Try to start stopping him from coming across the river. Stop him from coming across the river, that is. And we could also go ahead and probably make some, detach some skirmisher divisions. Why not? Let's go ahead and get these guys filled full of buckshot and hopefully stop them from approaching our beautiful southern lands. We also have the 4th Virginia, and it looks like Colonel James Allen is killed. Damn. That's one guy down, and that's no good. Hopefully we've got somebody pretty good to replace him with. There we go. 2nd Ohio is tough, and they've just routed one of our units. Those mini balls are vicious, I'll tell you that much, guys. That much lead coming at you that quickly, you're not going to feel very good. Of course, we're still holding on. They're not pushing on this location, and as long as that continues, I think we stand a chance at a win. And there we go. It looks like the Union was trying to actually charge us, but we shot the hell out of them. Now Howard is getting absolutely eviscerated, not just by the bayonets, but also by the mini balls whizzing by. It looks like Smith and Cock right here. I think it's Coke. I don't think it's Cock. He's going to go ahead and attack. Try and do some damage here. Now, I don't want them charging, so I'm going to see if we can stop the charge. They seem pretty ravenous. Our boys under Smith, they are pissed off. There's no way other ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're refusing to stop this charge. So I don't know what's going to happen here. Probably nothing good, but Howard is taking a hell of a beating here. Look at this. We've also got Stannard here. I'd like to Stannard to fire into Sherman's flank. Sherman, of course, being a very effective general here. He could absolutely ruin our day in these woods. I think I want to move Beauregard to the center a little bit. We've already got some troops routing. That's actually, yeah, I think Johnston is going to be able to hold out here. I want Johnston to get out of the way, though, or else he's going to end up another target. All right, here we go, guys. And Smith is firing. Porter's firing. We're going to move up with Coke here and start firing at Porter. Because if we can get rid of Porter, we can basically get rid of that frustrating Union western line. If we do that, maybe, just maybe, we can win the battle. There we go. Keep firing, boys. Hampton's Legion. I think Franklin is falling back. We're holding the damn hill. I don't care what happens. We've also got B back here. Now, he's been killed in action. That's why his men are a little bit jumpy. But I could also try to charge with Coke's men. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go, boys. Full out charge. Get your bayonets ready. We're going to see what we can do here. Maybe bloody up this hill a little bit. What do you say, boys? That's what I like to see. And it looks like Porter is routing for sure, guys. Now, this is the problem. They got guys like Burnside back here. Burnside can still do a number on us. So I think we're going to rush back with Smith. Smythe. No, this is Smith. We're going to fall back. It's not the one with the Y. And we're going to fall back with Coke here. As soon as he gets a few more blue coats with those bayonets, and I think we'll fall back with him too. Fall back, son. Fall back. He's bloodthirsty now. He can't help himself. There we go. So the enemy has gotten across the river. I think I'm going to try to move Law forward, guys. I see those Federals moving up a little bit, and it definitely concerns me. I don't think they're going to be able to get here because they're running out of ammo. We've taken some of their supply wagons. Overall, they're not in the best of shape. So if we could wipe them out here quickly, I would be one very happy camper. Come on, boys. Let's see if we can't get Law up here. We're going to see if Law can fire into Keys. Even though he doesn't have much ammo, he still is a threat, and obviously getting some nice canister shot here, which I think at this distance we could on the enemy would just be an opportunity we cannot miss. Of course, the 2nd New York is going to try and make it as hard as possible. for this cannon to do its job. So I'm going to try to get Siegfried, start firing on the boys here. And I'm even going to get Yule to cross the river. I know, this is crazy, but I want to get to that side. And here we go. We're also getting some supply here. Law, think, is going to fire some canister shot. If he can just withstand those shots from the enemy. Come on, Law. There we go. So it was shell shot, but you know what? Pretty effective nonetheless. You saw a few Yankees jump up there right out of their blue overalls. And it looks like there's a few more of them here. Let's see if we can't get B out here with skirmishers. I'd love to see the enemy try and charge this hill, but they just don't seem to have the stomach to do it. Let's get Bonham and his boys over here in the farm. And this is quite a large unit, so I think they could probably do a good job over here. Start moving some not-so-strong units, the 33rd Virginia, the rest of these boys over here, while Bonham and his men get into this area. But as you can see, they're already finding their places, and I'm actually going to have them double-quick into this position. I want them to get ready. I want them to open up those barn windows, start firing out of them. And here we go. Ewell is on the other side. I think we're going to have him fire at the 2nd Ohio. This is going to be a devastating shot here if Ewell can make it happen. He could even try to take out the Union artillery there. I was going to say the Union cannons, but I think artillery is a more appropriate term. There we go. Those mini balls just devastated the Ohio boys. Reload, boys. Reload. Kill them. Kill them all. Volley fire. There we go. Oh man, that 2nd Ohio is going down quick. We could probably charge this area and actually kill quite a few artillery pieces, maybe even rush these guys off, but I think I'm going to play it safe for now. Just keep most of these boys back and try to hold our position. There's not much else we can do. I certainly don't need to go on the attack because we don't have any positions we need to take. So the one thing I am concerned about, though, I just noticed there's some sort of unit over here. Oh man, it's Coke or Cock. He's stuck. He's stuck in the damn river. Well, let's wish the best for him and his boys. We definitely killed a bunch of Yankees, so they might be getting their revenge right now. But we'll have to see what happens. And sure enough, look at that. One of the units actually just totally dispersed. They want to get out of this battle. So we might as well fire at Hunt. Try to drive him off the hill. We are getting hit very heavily with canister shot. Ewell is a masterful general. He knows what he's doing. We could try to charge up this hill, but I'm not sure if we should. We're going to have to wait a little bit and see. Fire, boys. Hunt's guys are getting taken out. And it doesn't even really look like they're aiming at us. I think they're aiming for this soft spot over there on the right side. So I think we're going to go ahead and charge. That's it. Let's see if we can't just take these guys out. Looks like a few of them are already retreating. This is no doubt going to help our men. Charging Hunt and the rest of his artillery here. They're going to rout. And it looks like another Union unit routed there on the right side, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, these damn Yankees are doing a lot of routing, I'll tell you that. Yes, sir. Bring up the 4th VA. And don't forget, guys, if you enjoy this series, make sure to check out our playlist. We've got all sorts of Civil War series from this particular game itself and from Gettysburg. Make sure to also go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and share the video. We also love your comments down below. I know I messed up big time last part of this battle. I hope I improved somewhat, but we'll have to wait and see. Hey, I did hold the point, right? So far, anyway. The battle still has a while to go. But I do believe that we managed to hold the point. Johnston's fine, Jackson's fine, and Beauregard is fine. Everybody is doing okay, but I don't know if Beauregard's going to win any medals for this performance. So I think I'm going to bring in Ewell and try to hit the enemy over here on their flank, especially Keyes. Now, getting over here on the other side of the river, I think is safe as long as we don't cross the river. So I'm going to set my men up right there and just hope that they can spot the enemy. They should be able to at this point, especially with the Springfield M1842. And I think we can also move forward to the 27th Virginia and Siegfried. Keep it up, boys. Some nice gunshots there, artillery shots. And sure enough, Ewell can fire. Hell yes, he can. And I think he just routed Keyes. He certainly did. Let's take a look at that left side, make sure we're not getting routed over there. But no, we are blowing the hell out of these Federals. Keep on going. These guys don't stand a chance. Fire at Wilcox. And already some nice canister shot on Wilcox. You can see a bunch of Federals dead there, as well as a lot of artillery shell holes. So we know that this area has been hit multiple times by pretty heavy artillery, in this case shell shot, and there's no wonder that the enemy had to fall back. I think there's going to be a lot of legs cut off here for the Federal side during this battle, and it ain't going to be pretty. Let's see how this guy's doing. So Cock is still taking some shots, but he's only lost about 200 men since we last looked at him. So I'm hoping that he's not going to lose too many. His men are basically just running in the water. I don't know what's happened. Maybe they've gotten a hold of some bad moonshine, and they're just going absolutely crazy, hallucinating. But something's occurred there, and the battle is about to end. And we can finish the mission or continue our fight. We're going to finish the mission, and that is a victory at First Bull Run, my friends. So let's take a look here. The enemy lost 12,902. We lost 8,679. We fulfilled all the goals here for a victory and a draw. And it looks like the best units were B, Kemper, and Smith. Good work, boys. We'll also take a look at these officers. So Smith was promoted to a major general, and we're probably going to see a lot more of Smith. I'm not really familiar with him. Fortunately, of course, John Eccles got shot off his horse right through the head, dead as a doornail. There's nothing we can do there. Philip Stannard has been promoted to major, and Broken Bro, as well as working... Oh, no, Broken Bro died, not Broken Bro. We did get Wade Hampton promoted as well. Great general there. Barnard B. and James Allen both died during this fight. A great colonel and a great general. Francis Bartow has been promoted to a brigadier general, and Brad Law to a lieutenant colonel, and Ralph Hubbard to a colonel. We're building a whole new class of Confederate officers. Unfortunately, we're killing the old one in the process. So that was, I think, an unnecessarily bloody battle, if I do say so myself. However, we did get Thomas Jackson, and I think we're definitely going to use Thomas Jackson to stand in for one of these brigades. So let's put in Thomas Jackson, a brigadier general here. We're going to apply.
Yes, sir!
And we can actually give him 2 skills. So I want to see if we can give him this one. And I think actually just 1 skill. Sorry, guys. And let's take a look at the career points. So for politics, we do need to increase this to get the amount of recruits and money we receive. So I'm going to increase politics slightly. But we also need army organization. We also need economy, however. And right now, army organization is not doing so well either. So I'm going to go ahead and take 1 in army organization. But next time, we're going to have to go for an economic situation. So with Jackson, I'm going to give him all veterans up to 1,500, 23,000.
Yes, sir.
For Kemper, he's got a lot of veterans in here. I'm going to give him some rookies to work with. Train these guys up. For Siegfried, we get some veterans here. Once again, this is going to cost us money, but I think it's absolutely worth it. And the same with our guns, our artillery pieces. We want to have some very good units there. Here in the 2nd Division, we can go ahead and maybe get some skirmishers. It's about time. Tom Preston looks pretty good, fit for service. And we've got quite a few rifles here. Let's see if we actually have a few in our own armory. I think we do, and one of them is the Sharps Model 1855. Now, not as effective, I don't think, but let's create a skirmisher unit with this. We can also give it a bonus, and I think I'm going to give it the firearms course. So this will increase reload time for a skirmisher unit. That's very, very important. I'm also going to go ahead and, once again, get another infantry brigade here. Alfred Kemper. Wouldn't have it any other way. Actually, I'll take Enrique Baxter, although the thing is, these guys from the academy are actually better as leading generals, not as majors and colonels and leading just, you know, single units, but really leading entire divisions. So I don't think I'm going to take those guys. I think I'll stick with a major and trust his judgment, and we'll keep on moving. Now, eventually, we can go over here and get some more guns. We got some Lawrence rifles. Those look beautiful. We also have some MG&G rifles. I've never tried these, so I'm going to get some MG&Gs. And, oh, we don't have enough to get any generals. Richard Ewell, Jubal Early, and Jeb Stewart, all incredible fighters. We're going to want them on our side. But for now, I want to create an infantry squad with a pretty good general here. We're going to get Brigadier General Enrique Baxter squad, and we're going to get those damn new rifles. I want to try those things, man. MG&Gs, equip, create. Let's see how these do. And it looks like with this guy, we actually get to increase something. The endurance course is pretty good, but I think I'm more interested in morale and discipline. And we can also go ahead and get the 3rd Division led by someone. Let's go ahead and hire Charlie Wood.
Yes, sir.
Eventually, we're probably going to go ahead and swap him out for a general or something like that, but we'll take him for now. Let's create a cavalry brigade under William Graham, Major. create another artillery brigade if we can afford it. One good thing is we got a lot of men willing to fight for our side. Problem is, we're running out of money to pay those men. So we'll get one more infantry brigade. I'm going to get that damn gun again. Where is the M&G Type 2? We can't afford as many, that's the problem.
Yes,
so we might have to go with a farmer, or maybe we can take... Well, I think that's all we have. That's unfortunate. I wish we can mix and match. Maybe we can. Actually, we can take the Springfield, just your typical rifle, but a very good one for the time. And I think that's what we're going to go with. Now let's take a look at the battles map, guys. Well, we do have enough for another infantry brigade. I guess we should go ahead and take it, right? So we'll do the same here. We'll take the M1842. And for this one, we have to spend a little money. It's the Mississippi. It's a slight upgrade. Let's also throw some into supply, guys. This time, we'll bring our supply to 15,000, and we'll go to the battles map. Following the battle first, Bull Run, the enemy is threatening us more than ever, but his army is also exhausted. I believe the time is now to strike him down with all our forces. We are in need of reinforcements and more advanced weapons to continue harassing Isaiah Loveburn's army. Sir, I beg you to provide the needed support, and I promise I will deliver victory. So, of course, these were the promises of both. My dear General, I wish I could fight by your side, but I'm still recuperating from my injury. I just wanted to inform you that I signed the transfer of our corps into Central and Western states as we agreed. 19,300 troops will arrive shortly by rail and take position on the flanks of Isaiah Loveburn. Wow, so we got some guys who really want to support us here. I think we're going to take the Stay Alert mission first. General Johnson established his base at Corinth, Mississippi in order to reorganize our western forces. We soon expect Yankee offensives into Tennessee, and we must be ready. So Corinth is a major railroad junction for those of you that don't know, and we definitely need to defend this against the Union, or they're going to be cutting off a ton of very important railway here. So I'm moving in with our good old boy Isaiah Loveburn, and hopefully, guys, we can get a win here. Our army has established a base in Corinth, Mississippi, and we have to go ahead and try and hold this base. Now, we've spotted enemy cavalry. Reinforcements are on the way, though, and hopefully we just have to hold this rail yard, and we're going to be just fine. So we'll go ahead, guys. We're going to start the battle. I hope you guys will watch it. I want to thank you guys for watching the series so far. Don't forget to hit the playlist, and don't forget to share the series with your friends. Take care, guys, and have a great day.